everybody, happy Saturday. It is Saturday morning and I am headed to pick up my dad and we are going to our workshop this morning. So I hope everybody had a good week. I did an update on Tuesday, so a few days have passed since then. Since Tuesday I went to Zumba, so I got some fit points and I've done really well on my eating this week. So I am fingers crossed gonna see that drop this week, because if you did watch my update on Tuesday, you will know that I was up 0.2 despite having a really great week last week. But like I said in that update, sometimes when I really restart my activity, I don't see that drop happen for a little while. So we'll see. I'm feeling good about it. The week was good. Meal prepped for my work week and took my lunch every day, took my snacks every day. Made dinner at home every night. Last night, Friday night, my children spent the night with my mom and dad. So my husband and I took the opportunity. We went to Cafe Rio, and it's actually, I've had to adapt a lot what I order there. I used to go for the big old salad, and you guys that like Cafe Rio, you know that tortilla is a zillion points. So I don't normally get that anymore. I get a single enchilada with the corn tortilla. I prefer the grilled chicken. I like the shredded chicken too, but last night I went for the grilled chicken. And I get the rice, I get the black beans, and I have them load me up on that pico de gallo as much as they can fit on that plate. And then I do get a half of the vinaigrette. I freaking love that vinaigrette. So I end up cutting everything up and kind of making a salad out of it, even though it's not the salad itself. But it's fantastic, and I think it came to about 12 points the way I had it yesterday. And I just let the girl know, like, light sauce, very light cheese, you know, and they're happy to accommodate. They're making your food right in front of you. So if you're new to WW Weight Watchers, I would recommend, you know, take the opportunity to ask if things can be modified, changed, adapted when you're out eating, because you don't have to have it the way that they make it. A lot of times they can do substitutions or change the way it's prepared or lighten it up for you a little bit. But so that's what I had last night. And then we went and saw Bohemian Rhapsody. And I did not plan on getting popcorn, but I had that moment where I walked into the theater and I smelled the popcorn and I said, I really do want some popcorn. So my husband and I went back out and we got a small to share and shared a drink, and it was just enough, you know. Didn't need to share the big old bucket or anything, but I got that taste of popcorn, no butter, tracked it. So I was a little over my points. I wasn't in a blue dot yesterday. So for the full week, I ended up with 4 days in the blue dots. So within that healthy eating range. And you know what? That's going to have to be good enough for this week. So we'll see what the result is on the scale. Maybe I can even get my dad to come in here and do a little update too, because he has really gotten back on track. He called me, I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday night, and he's like, Amanda, I'm doing so good this week, tracking everything. I've got these blue dots going on. I'm under my points. I got some rollovers happening. So he was feeling really pumped up and motivated. And he's just done tremendously well on this program as well. So I'm really thinking that I want to do like a WW Q&A with my dad and kind of talk to him and ask him some questions about, you know, what made you want to join? What do you love about the program? Maybe his favorite foods. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in something like that. But I may do it just for myself, because that's something I'd love to have, just kind of that conversation with my dad and put it on camera and have that for me. So, but anyway, we'll see. I'll give you an update for sure on my way in and plans for the rest of my weekend. I can do a little bit of that right now. A little bit of my update. So it's Saturday. Obviously going to the workshop, and then I got a Cricut for Christmas. For those of you that don't know, it's a crafting cutting machine. So essentially you can feed a variety of different materials into your Cricut and it will cut out the pattern that you've put into your computer. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, and I don't have any experience with it, but I do have a friend who is experienced with her Cricut, and she has the same kind that I do. So I reached out to her and we're gonna have a little learning session together. So I'm gonna go over there and visit with her and her beautiful baby and hopefully learn how to do a project on my new toy. So that'll be exciting. Oh, the other thing, okay, so fitness wise, last week, if you'll think back to the weekly, we were asked to focus on one of the 3 main key points of WW. Either the food or the activity or the mindset. And I chose to focus on the activity. And I set my goal. I really wanted to stay, sorry, my glasses are very dirty. You ever wonder how your glasses get dirty when they're on your face all day long? Well, they get dirty. Anyway, I set my activity, or my goal is at 34 fit points. And I did not reach that. I worked out, oh, gosh, I'm gonna have to look. I'm in the 20s. I feel like it's 27. So I didn't reach that. I would have if I went to Body Pump last night. And that was originally my intention. But instead, I purchased a ticket to go tonight to a Zumba master party. And they're really, really fun. It's led by like a great Zumba choreographer, instructor. It's an hour-and-a-half long dancing party, and it's tonight from 6 to 7:30, and I'm really excited. And it's with one of my friends who's she's the instructor for the Zumba class that I go to on Wednesday nights, so she'll be there, and hopefully some of the girls from the class will be there. But I'm excited. I used to really enjoy doing the Zumba master parties or Zumba parties that we would do at the studio we used to go to before it closed. And so I did let her know, hey, if you see any parties come up, let me know, and she did. So so I'm gonna go to that tonight, so I'm really excited. But the point of that story was that I did not go to Body Pump last night because last week when I went on Friday, I was sore the entire weekend. I had a hard time sleeping. My legs were so sore. And I just thought, you know what, that might be a little bit too much to do Body Pump and then go do an hour-and-a-half Zumba party on Saturday night. So I skipped Body Pump last night, went on a date with my husband instead. I have no regrets on that. And tonight I'll be going and getting some more fit points, albeit they'll be for this week, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. So, okay, I think that's all my updates, and I'll let you know how I do at weigh-in. All right, guys, we're back. We're leaving our Weight Watcher workshop. This is my dad. This is Robert.
Hi, how you doing?
And it went well. It went well, didn't it, Dad?
It went very well.
First of all, here's what we wear to the meetings. My dad made us these little lanyards with our name on it so everyone would know who we are. Everyone else has the stickers on, but we've got our lanyards. Show them yours. Here's our before. Make sure you can see that. Here's Daddy. So Dad, how'd it go?
It went well. Last week I had made a pledge to myself that I would stay on track all week. Yep. And get my blue dots for my blue dot days. And out of 7 days I received 5 blue dots. And it was very well. I stayed within my points every day. Sometimes I had extra points. And I added to my weeklies, which I didn't use because I'm not.
You had a lot of rollover points.
Had a lot of rollovers, and the success was I dropped 3.8 pounds in 1 week, which is good.
3.8 is huge. That's a huge drop. I had an equally good week, and I was down 3.2. And I said this morning that I was really hoping I would see that drop because I started exercising again. And last week I was up, Dad. I was up 0.2. But I did. I saw that drop today. So between us, we're down 7 pounds from last week.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so good. What helped you most this week?
What helped me most this week was I made a 0-point soup to add with my meals, and because a lot of times the points that you have and the foods that you choose don't fill you up.
Yeah.
And I'm always hungry at times.
So you make a 0-point vegetable soup.
Make a 0-point vegetable soup.
That's really flavorful.
Very flavorful.
Yeah.
That I eat along with my foods that my point foods. That way it fills me up, and I only have like 1 cup at a time. And if I'm still hungry after that, I may stretch it to 2 cups. But I don't go over 2 cups a day. I've made that a rule, and it helped me tremendously this week. I went back to it. I used to do it in the past. Thought I was good enough not to have to do it anymore, but I found out after I gained 25 pounds back of 130 loss, I went back up, back down, and I didn't like that, going the other way again.
Yeah.
So I made the 0-point soup to go along with my foods, and it helped me tremendously, as you can tell this week. 3.8 pounds, that's a lot of weight to drop.
That's excellent. And yeah, it does help because there's those days where you're hungrier, or those days, like I had a day this week where we made spaghetti, which is a higher point food. 4 ounces of spaghetti is 5 smart points, and then we had the Prego sauce that has the Italian sausage in it, and I think it's like 4 smart points for a half a cup. So I only had 1/4 of a cup of the sauce, and then I grilled a chicken breast to have on the side of that, because 1 serving of pasta and sauce is not going to keep me full. No. I had to have something filling, that protein on the side that would keep me full for the week. So it is a good idea to have those 0-point foods in addition to your normal meals, so that you aren't left hungry, because you're not going to be happy.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And it's helped me, like I said, it's helped me a lot this week. And
it was a good meeting, huh?
Great meeting.
We had a couple new members today.
We had some returning members that haven't been back, that have gained weight. Yep. And I told them first thing, the last very thing I stress is, even though you're going to overeat or you don't meet your points, don't beat yourself up. That's the worst thing you can do.
Right.
Feel good about yourself.
That was one of the things you worked on this week, right? Was being kind to yourself.
Being kind. That's what I wrote to Larry last. Just be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
Say, you know what? I overdid it today, but tomorrow's a new day, and I'm going to get right back on it.
Yep. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back again. I filmed a lot more with my dad, but unfortunately, the way I positioned the camera in the mount messed with the on and off button. So it's just a series of clips of him and I, pictures really. My husband, God bless him, he tried to fix it, but it was unfixable. So we went on to talk about our goals for this week and what we were going to focus on this week. Mostly trying to focus on having blue dot days, staying within our healthy eating range. Having a plan for the week was something we were both working on, making sure, like I've been talking about, I've been trying to really meal prep and have a plan each day with pre-tracking, and happy to report it is now Wednesday, and I have had a blue dot day every day since Saturday, which is my weigh-in, so it's going good. I went to the Zumba Masterclass Saturday night. It was a great time. It was packed full of people, and there's just something about the energy of a party like that, where everybody's there to work out, everybody's there to have fun, and it was great. So that was really fun. I got a ton of fit points for that. And yeah, the week's been going really well. So hopefully I will be able to film with my dad again, because I really do like getting his perspective. And it, who knows, for one of you, maybe something he touches on is a little bit more applicable to what you're going through or your experience. But thank you again for tuning in. I have a couple exciting things coming up. I'm doing a collaboration with Kelly over at Freedom in a Budget, so stay tuned for that. And I'm also looking at a box in my car right now. I was sent a scale, just a normal scale, and asked to do a review on it, so that'll be coming too. I was kind of excited because I have not purchased a new scale since we started Weight Watchers back in 2012. I have the same Weight Watcher scale that I purchased, I think, at Costco, and as far as I know, it works pretty good. I think it's pretty consistent with my weigh-ins at the workshops, but why not? A scale is absolutely something I would use. So like I've said before, if I'm offered an opportunity to review products that would be useful to me or useful to my family, and certainly anything related to health and wellness, I'm going to do that. So be looking for that soon. And I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your week.